everyone, good evening. It's Tuesday evening. Let me just share to my VIP group. Say hi when you pop on. Let's see. All right, let me just share this really quick. Hi, Cindy. All right, guys, so today I think we're gonna make a pillow. We're going to use for the first time, our woven plaid. It's really cute, cool. Hi, Beth. It's kind of like, reminds me of, like just that plaid, I don't know, sweater, weather kind of plaid. I don't know how to explain it. But we're gonna use that with a pillow, and I have two different choices. I'm either gonna put Relax over top of that. Hi, Cheryl. I'm either gonna put Relax over top of that pattern, or I'm gonna do the Buffalo. So put which one, hi Jen, put which one you think you'd like to see, if it be the Buffalo or the words, or the word Relax, all right? And I will go by whichever one gets the most votes, all right? Now, let's see here. Let me just put my group gets the most votes. All right. All right. So how's everybody doing tonight? Relax. Hi, Becky. Hi, Dale. All right, so it looks like everyone wants Relax so far. Hi, Scotty. All right. All right, so let's go with Relax. Okay, nobody wants the Buffalo, poor little guy. Anyway, we'll do him another time on something else. All right, so thank you for joining me today. My name is Cheryl McCartney. If you haven't seen me before, I'm a couturier with Chalk Couture. I've been with them since before their pre-launch, and I'm loving every second of it. So if this is your first time seeing Chalk Couture and you don't know about the process or the products, just put newbie in the comments and I will be sure to introduce you. And you know, sometimes it's good to know when new people are watching, because my regulars kind of know the process already of things that I'm doing. So if I know somebody new is watching, and also it's a good thing anyway for me to always just go over all of the fundamentals, because a lot of people do watch the replay. Okay, so basically what I just did is I took our ink mat and I put it in the pillowcase. We do sell these pillowcases. They're roughly about 18 by 18, and you can use ink on our pillowcases, and if you did that and you heat set it, you could wash it and it won't come off. But I don't typically wash my pillows, my decorative pillows, so I'm going to be using chalk, because I actually prefer to use chalk. So I'm going to be using chalk tonight. It is recommended that you iron the pillowcase too before you actually use it. But I find that a lot of times when I stick the mat underneath it, because it's sticky and the pillowcase sticks to it, then I've been okay with not having to iron. All right, so let me know how everyone is doing. So this pattern that we're using right now, or the transfer, is called Woven Plaid. And if you are interested in buying this transfer, just put hashtag transfer of the day, or actually put hashtag, okay, let me just go back a second here. Hi, Joan. Just put hashtag woven plaid, And then this way I'll know that you want this transfer. But you're gonna wanna hop on over to my VIP group because I do have specials in there for customers who are in my VIP group, okay? So the retail price of this, let me check that out for you. The retail price is $29.99 US and $39.99 for Canadian, okay? Canada. Now, so those are retail prices, but if you want the, hi Carla, if you want the transfer of the day, just put hashtag woven plaid and make sure you get into my VIP group because I do specials in there, okay? So, all right, now let me take the woven plaid out. Our transfers are reusable. The company statement on that is 8 to 10 times. I've actually gotten more use out of them than that. So if you do take care of them, it is possible to get more use out of them than just 8 to 10 times. Hopefully everybody can see what I'm doing. It looks like from my iPad over here, you are able to. So that's good. And I'll hold up the design. My Switcher Studio is working, but one of the, my phone died. So I wasn't able to charge that in time to use Switcher Studio and have the dual camera. Hi, Kendall. All right, so all I did was write back on the back of the transfer. That's just to remind us that that is the back. So when you are putting the transfer back on after it's dry, you wanna make sure you put it on the side that does not say back. Okay, when the transfer is big like this, I like to put the transfer facing down and I pull off the backer sheet. This really helps by separating the two without the transfer, the big transfer, touching itself and getting all, because it has a sticky side. If it touches itself, the sticky to the sticky, you kind of have a mess. All right, so you just want to try and avoid that. All right, so I'm gonna put this aside. This is our backer. All right, now I'm just gonna take the sticky side. Because I'm working on fabric, I never fuzz. So I'm gonna put this right on the, I'm gonna put it right on the pillowcase. And I'm going to press hard because I'm on fabric, so I wanna make sure I get a nice stick. All right. Now I will show a picture of this at the end once I have it filled. I always do that. I go back to the live post and I will put in the comments a picture of the design we made. All right. Now I usually will, like this, you can see there's this little part right here, this little line. See how close it is to the zipper? I am not gonna put that line on because it's just gonna be a bumpy mess and it's not even worth it. So I will stop a little bit before, because besides, when you put the pillow in, there's gonna be that part on the bottom that you will not see anyway. All right, so I'm just flattening down the transfer onto my pillowcase. All right, if you are interested in sharing, if you're not a designer with Chalk Couture and you would like to share my video, I would like that. If we get up to 15 shares, I will pick somebody for, put you all into a drawing, and we'll do a drawing tomorrow for Happy Mail. All right, so we got to get up to 15 shares though. So again, if you are a designer, please don't share because it's against policy. All right, now let me just stir this paste. This is Seafoam. Look how pretty. This is one of our new paste colors. I love it. I actually used this last night on the live using the ferns. It's really pretty. It's like it's a green, but it also has like that teal look to it. Like, it's like a, I don't know, almost like a Tiffany. Although I don't have much Tiffany, so it might be way off. All right. Okay, so let's go. All right, I make sure I get a nice adherence. Now I just take my paste and I'm just going to put it right over the silkscreen area. You want to make sure you get a nice even layer. And typically when I am inking, I do only go in one direction. I don't go this way horizontal and then vertical. I will stay, if I'm going horizontal, I will stay going horizontal. Although right now I'm moving it this way, so it's gonna look like I'm going in the opposite direction, but I'm really not because I moved the entire piece. And hopefully I didn't just confuse you. And the thing to remember too, guys, is it doesn't have to be perfect. This is homemade. And a lot of times you'll see that, especially right now, kind of rustic with kind of pieces missing of your design is pretty much in trend. So I don't really think you can go wrong if you don't have every exact little part of this design transferred onto the pillow. Okay. So now because I'm working with paste, I'm going to peel this part up because I don't want it to stick. I don't want the paste to stick in the silk screen, because if it does, if it's there too long and it starts to dry in the silk screen, when you pick it up, it's just gonna come right up in the transfer. It kind of like wedges right into the silk screen part, and then it doesn't transfer to the pillow. So here we have a little bit done, you see. All right, so I'm just gonna dry this a little bit so we can keep going and I don't have to worry about this part. Hi Deborah, hi Debbie, hi Sharon. For my chalkers out there, let me know when you're doing pillowcases, do you like to use chalk or ink? Because I just said I prefer chalk. All right, let me keep going now. All right, so I was just thinking earlier that it's already almost mid-August and I cannot believe how fast this year is going. It's crazy town. Cheryl, you prefer ink, huh? All right, I'm gonna lift it up now because I want to make sure my paste isn't drying in that silk screen. All right, and let's dry it. Coming out good, guys. Hi Danielle, hi Candace. Just wash my hands really quick with a Clorox wipe. Any questions so far? Just if you have any questions, just put them in the comments and I'd be happy to answer. Candace, welcome then. And you prefer chalk. I'm with you. Unless it's a t-shirt and I know I'm going to be washing it, I'll use chalk instead of ink, like on pillowcases. Hi Melissa. All right, let's keep going here. Again, if you want to be in my shared drawing, if we get up to 15 people who shared, whether it be to your Facebook profile or a group, we will do a share giveaway tomorrow in my VIP group. If we get up to 15, I'll pick somebody for Happy Mail. And you can share as many times as you want, just as long as you're not a designer. If you're not a designer, you can do that. If you are, you can't share my posts because I'm a designer and that's against P&P. All right. So again, this is sea foam that I'm using. It's really a super, super cool color. All right. I don't know what was up with me earlier, but when I was coming home from work, typically this is not a problem for me. I like literally could not even keep my eyes open, and this is like between 4:30 and 5. So that's not a really great thing. All right, again, let's dry it a little bit. Somehow I lifted this a little bit too much higher than it needed to be. So be careful you don't do that. All right. Almost done with this section. One more section to go. And then we're done with this pattern and we can put our relax on. Candace, first time watching me, have you used Chocolate Chair products at all yet? Or are you totally new to the whole thing? All right. Now I want to add a little bit of water to my paste. It's a good idea to do that as you're going through. Make sure it doesn't get dry. Our paste is water soluble, so just from the virtue of it being open, it can dry out even when you're in the process of working with it. Hi, Amanda. Okay, so you are familiar, Candace. That's excellent. All right. So one of the things, I saw another designer do this earlier, and I think I saw some other designer do it last year at some point too. And I meant to do it last year when I saw it, and then I totally forgot. And then this person just reminded me again to have one for one of my lives. Maybe I'll do it around Christmas time. Is a live of my house to show how I've taken Chocolate Chair and decorated the various rooms in my house. So that is something that I'm going to look into doing. Probably the best time would be Christmas because it'll look really pretty then. All right, this is all done now. So I'm taking the whole thing off and I'm just wiping my hands off, getting them clean. Again, if you have any questions, guys, don't forget to put them in the comments. All right. If anybody's interested in doing what I'm doing, becoming a designer, getting paid to craft, just put join in the comments and I would love to send you some information on Chocolate Chair. And like I said, I've been with them for over 2 years now and loving every second of it. All right, so here, let me show you how it came out so far. Isn't that pretty? Oh my God, I love it. I'm gonna give it one more round with the hair dryer to make sure it's totally dry, and then we're gonna do our relax. Hi, Krista. Thank you. All right, I think we're good. Again, this is the woven plaid transfer. It's our size D transfer, 18 by 18. It is so pretty. Let me show you guys again. All right. So let's put Relax on. This is also, this one's called Chill Relax Duo. So if you're interested in this transfer today, just put Relax in the comments. If you're interested in the one before, that is woven plaid in the comments. And if you're interested in this one, just put Relax in the comments. All right. And again, I do have specials in my VIP group. So if you want to get in there, just put VIP. Okay. So I love these transfers that come like this because it actually is an opportunity to have two different designs in one. We're going to cut right along here, which is a cut line. And we are going to, well, we'll be able to use both. I'll be able to use Relax again at some other point, but I can make two totally different designs because it's kind of like having two transfers in one. Or you could put them both together, I guess. Maybe two pillows together, one saying chill and one saying relax, or maybe chill on the lumbar pillow right in front of this one that says relax. Hi, Susan. All right, so let's put Relax on. Again, let's just write back on it. If I can see what I did with, oh, here it is. And you're going to want to wash your transfers right away. If I wasn't doing this live right now, I would currently be washing the one I just did, which is the woven plaid, because I do not like them to sit with the paste in them, and it's not good for the transfer because if it dries in that silk screen, like I mentioned earlier, that is not good for the transfer. All right, so what do you guys think? Right in the middle, probably the best spot. Okay, I'm just gonna put it down. And because I am putting it on fabric, I wanna make sure I have that nice adhesion. Just gonna stir up the paste a little bit. You want the paste to be the consistency, I like to say sour cream. Some people like cake batter, some people like yogurt. Really doesn't matter. I mean, they're all kind of relatively around the same consistency. Yeah, so Candace, I'm using chalk right now because it's a pillow. Because if it needs to be clean, I don't usually typically clean my decorative pillows. They never really get dirty. But if I was doing this on a t-shirt, or even if you wanted to make your pillow so you could clean it, you would use our ink versus our chalk paste. So using the ink, you can heat set it with an iron, just regular old clothes iron, 4 minutes on each side, the front and the back. And then once you do that, it's permanent. You can wash it in the washing machine and it'll stay. All right, so that's how you would make something that you ink with permanent. If you wanted to make something that you chalk with permanent, like let's say a piece of wood or something, pretty much the paste is permanent as far as meaning it's not going to come off. It's not like regular chalk where if you just rub it, part of the chalk is going to smudge or anything. That is not going to happen. So if like if a child comes and puts their hands over it, like just glides their hands over the top of it, nothing's going to happen. But if you want to remove it to, say, do another design on your chalkboard, you would just spray it down with water, wipe it with a paper towel, or you could use our board erasers. We do sell them as well. And then you can put a whole new design. So the concept being, if you have a chalkboard in your home and you just want to change the design for the different seasons or anniversary or birthday or whatever you have going on in your life, you could do that easily by just spraying down the chalkboard. However, if you wanted to make a piece permanent, so if water ever touched it, it would not come off, then you can just spray it with a sealer, all right? We recommend something that you would spray on because you wouldn't want to rub a sealer on the chalk paste because it could smear it. So I hope that answers your question. All right, so I have Relax on there, and I'm just gonna use our squeegee and our black chalk paste, and let's put the word on. All right, I just did what I said I don't usually do, but I had to get the ink. I usually don't go two different directions. So if you caught that, I don't want you saying, she just did what she said she doesn't normally do. That's because I had ink that I had globbed on there that I had to move. All right. You're welcome. All right. So is everybody have any vacations coming up, or are you all done? We went on vacation, we're back a week now. Yeah, almost a week exactly now that we're back. And you know, we had all 3 kids with us, so I actually had to sleep when I got back because I was exhausted. It wasn't like your typical hot weather relaxing vacation. It was take the kids to the water park, and as soon as they leave the water park, they want to know where we're going next, you know? So that's how it goes when you have the kiddos with you. The next vacation that I will be going on that I will not have the kids will be a vacation courtesy of Chalkature. I mean, I guess I could say courtesy of Chalkature. I did earn it. We are going on a cruise. It's the new Norwegian, I forget the name of the ship, but we are going to be one of the first people cruising on it. So we're really excited about that. The ship actually has a racetrack on it, and it has laser tag. It looks really awesome. So that'll be my 3rd vacation with Chalkature. And the last 2, I had airfare paid for too, as well, for 2 people, and the entire vacation. All right, almost done here, guys. All right. And there we go. Looks pretty awesome. I will stuff this pillowcase tonight and take a picture of it somewhere in my home, probably on a couch somewhere. Thank you, Melissa. I love the way it came out. So because this is kind of still drying, all I'm going to do, I'm going to leave the ink mat in there, and I'm just going to push it aside because I think what I want to do now is just make one more quick project using this pumpkin, and we're going to use our new transfers. There we go. This is our Club Couture transfer for August. It's a hedgehog. Isn't he cute? So I thought he'd look really cute. This is a pumpkin I made. Thank you, Beth. And we're just going to do it on the other side of it. We're going to put the hedgehog right here on the other side. So let me lay this down. We do sell these pumpkin cutouts. I was wanting to look this up because I think it's $12.99, but let me, $12.99 for the set of 2. Yep, $12.99 for the set of 2. That's retail. Hi, Sheila. All right, so Club Couture. If you signed up last month, this would have been your first subscription. This is the one that you would have received for August. If you want to join the Club Couture program, it is a 3-month commitment, and you'll never know what transfer you're going to get. If you signed up right now, then you would be enrolled in the Club Couture starting in September. So it would be 3 months starting in September. And when you enroll, you do have the opportunity to purchase any past Club Couture transfers. So you could purchase this one, hi Heather, when you are at the checkout, okay? And you can also purchase a Kickstart kit at a discount, and there's a whole bunch of products in there that when you get will help you design along the months with your monthly Club Couture transfer. And again, these are exclusive to designers and Club Couture participants. So the only way you can get these transfers is if you're in the club program or you're a designer. All right, so these cut lines right here, we're gonna cut right along there. And I came up with a little tip that if you want to save your backer, because we sell backer sheets, and a lot of times when these transfers are cut, then we put them back on a full backer sheet. So instead of cutting this with the backer sheet on it, I'm just gonna take our transfer scissors, we sell these as well, and I'm gonna cut along the cut lines. Now look, all I have to do is kind of hold it and just press. I'm not even really cutting as far as bringing the scissors up and down, and it just cuts right through it. And what's really good now is I'm able to save this backer sheet as a full backer sheet. So that's one more less that I have to buy when I want to. I'll show you what I mean after. Okay, so I could put this back on the backer sheet like this if I wanted to. Or, well, I can't get it right now. I could put, like, if I wanted to spread it out, you know, you have the option where you could put it back on the backer sheet like this. A lot of times in this one, you probably wouldn't want to do that because it's only got 4 pieces. But a lot of times when there's a whole bunch, like you could do these 2 on one and then put those other 2 I just pulled off on another one. So that's just a little tip that if you want to save the backer sheet when you are cutting, just pull the transfer up and cut just the transfer and leave the backer sheet solid. All right, so let's put our little guy down. And it doesn't look like there's any layers here, really. You think I would have looked at this first. All right, so with this transfer that came out for our Club Couture for August, it came with 3 paste packets, and our club participants will always get 3 paste packets. This month came with Storm, Guava, and Almond. So I'm not actually going to use these paste packets. Hi, Sarah. Oh, Marie, so she's ahead of the curve. She's already been working on that tip. That is excellent. She is one smart cookie. So just put these aside, and I'm going to put these aside because I actually have all 3 colors in the paste containers, and it makes more sense for me to use these than open up a single paste packet, okay? So I'm going to use Almond for his face and Gray for his body, which is pretty much the colors that they, the way they have it set up. So I'm not going at all out of the box of how they designed it, but I just wanted to do it the way they had it marketed. All right, so let's put the little body down first. And for that, I'm gonna use Storm. I have this little container right here that I previously made in the live. It just holds all of my sweeties, in case inquiring minds wanted to know. Okay, so just take the Storm, put it right over the silk screen part. And just just lift it up. And there we go, we got his body on. All right, let me just dry him really quick, or her. Again, our chalk paste does dry really quick. That is just to speed up the process, but honestly, if I was to walk away, clean my transfer and come back, the paste would have been dry already. All right, so now I just put on his or her little face, okay? And for that, I'm going to use almond. Just a small little area. And here we go, he's coming together. Okay, let me dry really quick. All right, I think I need to look really quick at this. Hold on 1 second. I just need to see what this face looks like. Sorry guys, I want to make sure I get this right. Hi, Sheree. I don't think I said hi yet. If I did, sorry. Oh God, now I'm not finding the hedgehog quickly. Urgh. Why is this always the case? One more second. Let me just put in hedgehog. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, okay. See, this is why I had to look. See this little circle here? That is his nose, and this is his cheek. And I actually, before I saw the picture, I was thinking this is his ear. Hi, Marie. All right, so let's put that on. Just goes right at the tip of his nose. And we're gonna use guava for that. And with the Club Couture transfers, once you start chalking and you start getting a bunch of different colors, obviously you don't have to stick with the designs that they made. You can make anything that you want. Use any colors that you want. Now, I put him or her on a white surface, so you can't really see his eye. So I think I'm gonna go back in, and that little circle that I just used for his nose, I'm gonna put a black eye in. And so I'm just, let me get my black first of all. Marie does what? What are you asking? All right, so let me put this where his little eye is. That looks good right there. This is our multi-tool. This is really great for getting little small tiny areas. Okay, so there's a trick. If you're doing the hedgehog on a white surface, if it's on a black surface, obviously you don't have to worry because black will show through, because I did leave that as an open spot. And then, so use his nose as the eye and just use black there. Okay, didn't he come out super cute? Let me see if I have enough room for the looking sharp part. And it looks like I do. It's just gonna go a little bit over his body, but that's totally fine. And again, just use the black. I know, isn't this like a perfect little thing? Let's just say your child, I mean, honestly, my son is 16. He's going to be 16 in December, so he doesn't really lay out his clothes for the first day of school. But think of how cute it would be if your child lays out their clothes for the first day of school, and then you give them this because he or she's really looking sharp that day, and then they have it for their room. It's so cute. Just going to put a little bow at the top, and then this will be done. All right. Yes, Marie, so smart, cutting the transfer without cutting the backer. All right, guys, thank you so much. Have a great night. Thank you for tuning in. If you have any questions, just drop them in the comments and I'll be sure to check back. Again, if we get up to 15 shares, and this includes people who are watching the replay, you're welcome to share as well. I will look back tomorrow and have a drawing in my VIP group if we got up to 15 shares, okay? Thank you so much and have a great night, everyone. Hi, Carrie. All right, bye-bye.